back in the light box. Finished a WhatNot auction, my third one. The first one I had was amazing, and I thought that they'd all be like that. And they have not been like that. Last week was a pretty low turnout. This one had the same amount of people, but at least they were buying. Yeah, this is all from an order I got, like 2 mystery boxes from the same person on, I think, Depop. I bundled it, so I figured I would check it out. They came in this nice little cute teacup and this jar. This one is all bracelets. And then I guess I can put this jar up for sale because it's pretty nice. I'll set it aside. Little teacup. I can clean it up, sell it in my physical shop because I have a bunch of fun stuff in there. This is a totally different setup, so I literally cannot see if this is filming okay or not. So hopefully I'll check it after and I'll know. Because it's taller. I'm in a different room. I'm actually out in the sunroom now. Just easier to clean up from the WhatNot auctions, and I figure if it's ever like a really crazy night, then the next day when I have to work in the shop, it's not a big cleanup. So I still got it cleaned up, but you know, it's what it is. I have lots of help, thankfully, and my daughter and my husband. I'm so grateful to be loved by good people. Anyway, I've noticed on my auctions that bangles are very popular, which is one reason why I ordered this particular set. It had these bangles. It was a surprise bracelet, but she kind of gave you a little peek into it. These really sell. I'm surprised. It's like something that I remember wearing a lot in junior high and high school, and now they're back in a big way, and it's pretty fun. Although also it's very much like, oh yeah, all the stuff I used to do is back in style for like the third go round. This is pretty nice. It's like flexy, but not stretchy. It's really pretty too. That sort of orangey citrine color. Yeah, I like it a lot. Also a little stretchy, not too crazy. Really pretty copper tones. I like this sort of rusty tone with it. And then this is stretchy. Yeah, this is more like a little freebie for me, just because I don't like when things have these. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to fix it, but it doesn't look very expensive anyway. Abalone. It's pretty fun. These remind me of like prayer beads. The color is gorgeous. It's this interesting shade of pink. Oh, there's the sound of my freezer turning on. I didn't even think about that when I started this. Our sunroom is really just a back area. It used to be, I guess, at one point it was outside of the house, and someone added in walls and windows, and so we call it the sunroom. Kind of use it, yeah, our refrigerator and our freezer and stuff like that. And last year my inflatable hot tub was in here, but we're going to move that outside once we put it back up. I'm very tired, which is why I'm just chatty. I was so grateful I had some friends pop onto my WhatNot, and that really helps the count, because I know from myself viewing the WhatNot auctions and shows that I will hesitate to go into one that's got a low count, just because I'm a people pleaser, and what if I don't feel like buying anything and then I'm one of 3 people in there? So I feel like maybe others feel the same way, and there's more of a chance of someone showing up if other people are in there. I guess is what I'm trying to say. These are fun. They're very light. Asian characters. What do we have over here? Refuse to sink. And it's an octopus. One of my very best friends and I have an octopus thing that we do. We give each other gifts that have to do with octopi, because once, maybe 10 or 11 years ago, she cross-stitched something for me that said, friends will come and go like the waves on the ocean, but the real ones stay like an octopus on your face. So ever since then, everything octopus. I feel really lucky to have the friends that I do and the family that I do. I mean, my husband and my daughter, the stuff that they do to help me out, to make sure I'm okay. This chain shouldn't be with this particular pendant, which I think has a lot of amazing detail. I feel like it needs a different chain. I mean, this is a decent chain for something else, but not for this. It just deserves something different. We got a lotus ring, and then Lisner earrings, which are definitely worth something. They were what I saw when I picked this one. I love that, the tones on it. These are, yeah, I'm gonna look those up. What do we have here? Oh yeah. See, one of the things that I've noticed that people like on our WhatNot shows are that we have weird things like this. So I have to keep looking for that. This is different. I'm so tired that my brain was like, oh, like root beer barrels. But apparently not. This is fun. Adjustable. This is like a tie clip, tie something. But look how gorgeous that is. I wonder if there's a brand on here. It's probably just Swank or whatever, but yep, I think that's what it says. Yeah, there's a reason why they're well known. That is just beautiful. I'm not normally a yellow. I like how I don't know if it's showing up at the angle that you're at, but I see like a star formation, 5-sided and everything. That is just fantastic. I feel like I'm probably gonna use that for something else. Oh, this is nice. If it has any attributions. Nope, I don't see any anyway. That is really beautiful. Kind of a brassy gold, but not too orangey or anything like that, but I thought for sure it was going to be like Napier or Monet, but there isn't anything on there. That's really nice. I got some hoops that need to be cleaned. Kind of bronzy. See, I was wondering in the pictures, this is different. They're not actually like mosaics, but they're made to look like it, and they do a pretty good job. And also this looks a little bronzy too. Oh wait, I might be able to see something. It is badly in need of cleaning, so I can tell. I'll look it up. Yeah, I guess I needed to decompress from the WhatNot show. I did one. It was like 2.5 hours. I ran it from 8:30 to 11. Well, it was actually almost 11:30, so 3 hours. This would be pretty with a necklace. Yeah, I mean, I know it takes time to build up a reputation. I just have to decide if, a couple hours is worth it every Monday. Thankfully, I don't have clients until later tomorrow because I have like a late afternoon, evening schedule tomorrow. This is really beautiful. It's funny because I wouldn't notice it before, but now I just look at the construction. And even though this is obviously mass produced, the design of it is so pretty. I really like it. I like the way they chose to do it instead of a square, more of the diamond. And I'm really learning a lot about how faceting works. I know these are beads, like plastic, but it's interesting to learn about how they cut gemstones and diamonds and why they do what they do, because I've been reading up and watching a lot of things on that. This is beautiful also. It's very basic. These beads feel really nice though. They're smooth. And then really well chosen mother of pearl. Yeah, colors work well together. What is this eye called? Do you guys know? I'm gonna have to look it up. I never can remember things like that, which is funny because I have a pretty decent memory, but fun earrings. That's already there. Already picked through that. Oh, here's a fun bracelet. I like the colors. I'm really into green right now. And I'm always into blue, but this shade of green's pretty. Oh, this is really nice. I wonder if it has the other one or if it's just the one, which is fine because I'll just make it into something. Yeah, I don't see it. I'll have to check through the box just in case, but I love it. I think it could make something into sort of an Art Nouveau kind of look. The colors are great. I was just talking about blue and green, and there they are. There are a couple stones missing, 4 of them, 5 of them, so it probably is just one thrown in there. But I can add to those and remake that. I've got a little tiny butterfly pendant. It looks sort of Avon, or at least the Avon of my youth. This looks like an anklet, really delicate. It's very lightweight. And this is nice too. It does look like there's something. SAQ. Is that Avon? That's Avon, isn't it? It's like a collaboration. The only reason why I know anything about Avon is because my childhood besties, Graham, was our town's Avon lady. I've talked about her before. But I think I paid attention a little bit. Because I'll see things and be like, I feel like I remember that. This is really gorgeous too. It's almost a grain. Let's see, we got one missing stone. Yeah. I'll have to check the box. Sometimes the stones come loose in shipping and then I just glue them back on. Here's another little butterfly. I thought it was enamel, but it's not. It's like it's trying to be mother of pearl. Or is that the anklet? Yeah, maybe that is the same one, huh? I didn't realize it had a butterfly on it. That's funny. No, this is the anklet I was looking at. Yeah, I gotta go to bed. Got a heavy butterfly theme happening. Oh, what's this one? Oh, it's so pretty. I like this. It's like called like a lavalier design. I don't know, but the pink is so delicate and it's more of that sort of dusty pink, kind of blends into my poor dry hands. Anyway, looks to be newer from the clasp. I do like how things come back though, talking about earlier. There were a lot of things my daughter was talking about tonight. She was like, if it were the 80s, I'd wear these. And I'm like, you might as well just do it. That's probably what's coming up next. Anyway, so this is really fun. I still love how that looks. I hope it's showing up for you guys. But I'm going to take my tired self to bed. I mean, this jewelry journey is interesting because I used to be so into fashion. And so it's kind of bringing back sparks of that. And that's really fun. And the art history of it all is just, it's fascinating. And it's like it's reminding me of the things I learned in school about US history and world history. And it all comes back when you're learning about the different designs and the different makers and the women who did the work at a time when women didn't do things that made their name famous. So yeah, it's been really interesting. And thanks for being a part of that journey. And thanks for hanging out in my light box.